Okay, what is up? Now I'm speaking a little louder for my other videos. Right now, I'm going to be doing like every ride at Hershey Park. I'm ranking them from worst to best, and the last on the list is Wild Mouse. This is because it just was not. I've been on this like 2 years ago. Nah, like 3 years ago, 2.5 years ago. I went on with like basically my whole family. It was, all I could remember, it was fun as a family one, but I say this a lot, compared to everything else, it doesn't make the list. It's just not the best ever. So, yeah, that's the last one. Next, Wildcat. Wildcat looks really cool. I was gonna put it last, but I just couldn't, because it looks really cool, but it is bumpy. The brake run sounds, it makes this weird noise. It's like a beep noise. I rode this like 4 years ago. It was all I could remember. It was like my favorite wooden coaster, but it's just not good next to everything else. Next, Comet, because I rode this 2 years ago. I'm gonna keep saying how long ago I rode it. I've been to Hershey Park 3 times. Comet, I think this ride used to be orange, like when it came out. I don't know. Someone told me that. Don't know. Probably, maybe not. This was like my second favorite wooden coaster a while ago. It was just really good. I went on, and it was just really good for a family ride. And doesn't have a lot of theming, so it's not one of my favorites anymore. So next we have Super Duper Looper. I couldn't put this. This is like the last one till we get the real good coasters. This is like the worst good coaster. It's in between bad coasters and the good coasters. This is like in between. You get a little bit of a stomach feeling on that first drop that goes like diagonal, kind of diagonal. That loop is not too bad, very sharp. It was made, I said this in another video, it was made in like the 70s or 1977, 1977 or 1972. I'll look that up after this to clear my mistake. It was not too bad. I rode it 3 times. Every time I went to Hershey, I've been on it. I've ridden it every single time. Then we have Lightning Racer. This was the worst good coaster. It was not bad at all. In fact, I would change my opinion, but I'm not, because I don't really want to anymore. But I went on with this with my dad. I went on, I think it was like 4 or 5 days ago. I went, and I really like this. I like it because you get a little bit of airtime, and it's just, I don't like it because it just has the same elements, but it's cool how you get to see the other car racing you. And I went on the taller one. I did that, of course, because it was taller. This is 100% my second favorite wooden coaster that I've ever ridden in my whole life. So far, it's just so long. It's very long. Next on the list, there is Great Bear. This is like my second type of ride that I've ridden it's an inverted coaster. I've ridden Batman the Ride at Six Flags Great Adventure, and that was a little better than this. This ride we had to wait online for quite a bit. It was very short, and the operations were not good. It had a pre-drop, which I didn't like, because then it would automatically be better than Batman. I'm in between both. I say Batman. I say this one is a little worse than Batman. I like the theming because it goes over the water. It's like 7 miles per hour faster than Batman, I said in my other video. And it's faster, has a bigger loop, longer barrel roll. It has some of the same elements, but you see that element that I'm zooming in on. That one, Batman doesn't have what I really like, that element, but it was shortened also. Next we have Sidewinder. Went on this with my dad. Oh yeah, all the big rides. So far now, everything I went on like 4 or 5 days ago when I just recently went. Now it's just, I don't even have to say, because I just said I went on like 4 or 5 days ago. Everyone right now after this. Sidewinder. Boomerangs are one of my favorite rides. The restraints are good. They don't have a seatbelt, they just lock it. And operations aren't too bad. You have to wait a while to get to the top and then go backwards. I sat like close to the back seat, like second to the back. It was a really good ride. I liked how it goes backwards loop, good views. I hate the feeling when you're going up at the first time. Just not good. So I like this ride a lot. Next, Sky Rush. This is where the top 3 happens. This is like the top 3 best, I think. Sky Rush, most people say it's their first favorite, but I went on with like basically almost everyone, because it's like 5 seats. There's a wing seat. I was kind of scared to go on the wing. I sat second to wing. It was good. It was very good. I like the sharp turns. I sat middle seat, right in front of middle seat. Actually, it was like 3 rows behind the front, a little more maybe. But it was a little bumpy, and the restraints crushed my thighs. Like, they crushed them. None of the stuff I'm saying now was in my other video. It crushed my thighs. Crushed. The restraints were good. The restraints were good, but they just need to, they can't just keep crushing your thighs. I liked it because it went up at 20. I keep saying everything from my other video too. I just have to, because the other video was Great Adventure in Hershey Park, ranking every coaster I've been on. Go check that video out. This one, it goes up the lift hill 27 feet per second, which is outstanding. Operations were really good. And it went up the lift hill really fast, really fast. It was just really good. Next, you have to guess this one. It is Storm Runner. Storm Runner was my second favorite. That launch was just great. It was incredible. It went really fast, and then it went up. You get a little bit of stomach feeling when you go down. Then here's the ride. So you zoom, there's 2 carts. There's 2 different trains. One goes in, then it transfers the track to the thing. It says, get ready, now here we go. And then you just go, you zoom out. It makes this sound that I hate so much, but of course I have to deal with it. It has the same seating as other rides like King Dakar and Fahrenheit. Yeah. And you zoom out from there, then you go, oh my gosh, my bad. Oh, dang it. You zoom out from there. That's the second time oh my God, that's the second time I spoiled something. You zoom out from there, then you go up there, go down, then you go into that half loop, go to the corkscrew, then like 2 mini airtime hills, then the ride's over. You know what it is. Number 1 is Fahrenheit. I rated this number 3 in my last video. If you didn't see that, sorry for the spoil. This is like my 3rd favorite coaster I've ridden in my life. I went on with my sister. It was really good. At the end, there's this little, I like the inversions. It has a cobra roll, my favorite. The lift time hill is only like 13 seconds. You get a huge stomach feeling when you go down. And they have cobra roll, my favorite element. It was just really good. It was a tiny bit short, but when you end it, oh yeah, and the restraints aren't too good. Operations are medium, in my opinion. And at the end, there's this like shack with this like, on the roof, there's like 100 hair ties. I don't know why, but it was there, and it was pretty cool. Well, that's it for right now. Those are me ranking every coaster at Hershey Park. I hope to go back there soon, which I will be going back when the new ride comes in. It's gonna be a B&M Hyper. It's brown. When I went the other day, I saw them build like 1%. There was like 1% of the lift hill. Yeah, it's like 5% of the lift hill. Big difference. And that was pretty, it looks pretty good so far. So yeah, that's it. Like and subscribe.